Alrighty you guys, so JJK has been out for quite some time. I'm hoping you guys have found your account and that you're grinding it out. Now again, if you're free to play, like your boy right here, now is the time that we start saving. Alright, saving is crucial, getting these cubes, because I understand, you know, people are going to summon, they're going to reroll, and they might be, you know, tempted to like be like, oh, I can get one more SR, oh, I need to get this. Look, whatever you got to start your account off with, rock it, run it, you are good. Trust me, because you want to prepare for what's to come, because when it comes to when free-to-play players are next going to summon, it could be somewhat soon, maybe in a month or so time. So with that being said, if you're free to play, I guess even if you're a dolphin, you know, or a low spender, whatever, make sure that you are saving right freaking now. And I'll tell you guys why in just a second. But before I get ahead of myself, let's help one another out. I'm gonna have two accounts, by the way. I'm gonna have two accounts. So if you do have a Southeast Asia account, by all means, if you guys do want to add your boy, that'd be very much appreciated. And this is my EU account. So I have a Southeast Asia account and I also have an EU account. My EU account, Loki, is looking very, very nice. Hence why I'm keeping this. Bro, the life of a free-to-play. So if you're on an EU account and if you want to add your boy, that'd be very much appreciated. I also need an invitation code from an EU. So if you have an EU account and you have an invitation code, please drop it in the comment section below so I can just grab it and get myself an extra 1k on that part. Alright, so yeah, support will be very much appreciated. If you guys are also want to put your codes down below, just make sure you put your server name, because the way it works is the person who adds you has to be on the same server as you, so just bear that in mind. So the current timeline for global as it stands right now is, obviously this is kind of where we're at in terms of the Itadori banner being available along with the events and whatnot. And then on November 16th we then get the first banner, which I've already done a whole video on. This is 100% a skip. If you're free to play, do not summon. This is not worth your time, this is not worth your investment. I mean, I would say this is a slightly above mid type character at the very best, but this is just something you don't need to concern yourself about. There's going to be an event happening. Through this event, they could very well give us summoning tickets. So, you know, when it comes to being free to play, you could YOLO, singlet, who knows. But when it comes to using your cubes, the love of God, do not do it. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because if you head over to the JP timeline, right, as you guys can see, it's exactly the same. And if I go over to the next update that they had, that is right, ladies and gentlemen, the movie collab is next up on the list. Obviously there's a new Inumaki in there, Panda, Maki of course. I believe this was a login gift, and I think this was through an event if I can remember correctly, I'm pretty sure, or a login also, but it was given out for free. But pretty much the characters that we are saving for are as follows. These two, yes, okay. So it's going to be Yuta and it's going to be Geto. These, oh wait, what happened to Geto? Hello? Anyway, yeah, so these two are the next big top tier characters. And when I say top tier, I'm talking about like Gojo type level, right? That's what I mean when I say top tier. This is kind of going to be the next time that it is worthy enough for you to actually jump in and summon. Now the problem is that there's two banners. So they separated both the characters, as you guys can see. So, so when did you use the drop? On the 15th, and then Geto, what did he drop? On the 3rd, yeah. So they split them apart. They're on separate banners. Summoning as a whole is already a pain. No, wait, no, they didn't. I lie. Sorry about that. I just checked the date. Wait, did they? I'm confused. No, yeah, December 15th. Yeah, December 15th and then December 18th. Okay, so they were basically 2 days apart, right? So, long story short, you know, two banners. I mean, the summoning side of things of JJK is very old school, so it's going to be very, very difficult. Hence why I say you want to maximize your chances of pulling these characters. These are the characters that are going to be worth summoning for. These are the characters that are going to hold a lot of value for a long period of time. These are going to be the next characters that we as free-to-play, we are saving our cubes up for, to pull for. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm going for Yuta. Just putting it out there, of course. In terms of just a quick little rundown on why we're kind of saving up, you know, just doing initial damage on skill 1. AoE decreases all enemies critical hit resistance by 15%, that's level 1. Depending on jutsu on the enemy's remaining HP, instantly kill the enemy. some enemies excluded, so you got that insta kill depending on the percentages of the health they have, so that's going to be extremely close to have. And then going further, when it comes to, you know, the level 3 attack, so you're doing a combination of damage of 8% taijutsu, 110% jujutsu, 100% of taijutsu, 150% jujutsu to a selected enemy. That's just a 4-hit attack. Alright, and then the ultimate AoE once again increases taijutsu by 20%, jujutsu by 20%, and at this point is unable to fill own ultimate skill gauge for 4 turns. So you have a decent amount of boosting going on for that to correlate beautifully with your remaining skills, of course. To further cater to the passive, at the start of each turn, if an ally's HP is 60% or below and own cursed energy is 10 or above, recovers all allies' HP by 25%, excludes self, deals low damage to cursed spirits, decreases own cursed energy by 10, increases own taijutsu by 10, including jujutsu by 10%, fills own ultimate skill gauge by 200 up to 3 times during battle. And then Don't Bully Yuta, which is when targeted by an enemy's melee attack, certain chance to deal 120% melee jujutsu damage to the enemy. Goddamn. Okay, fair play. And then combination skill is increase own and combo's allies damage by 10%, and then you do 100% range jujutsu damage to all enemies, of course. So as an attacker, as in a red attacker, wait, yeah, red. Well, there you go. Enough said. Red attackers, boys. That's what we need to cater to. And then of course you've got Geto, who is the blue attacker. So first skill, taijutsu by 120%. The higher own cursed energy is, the greater the critical hit rate boost is, so that's something to take note of. Skill 2, 1815 range jujutsu damage, that's level 1. If own cursed energy is 30 or above, it decreases the selected enemy taijutsu damage by 25%, that's really solid. If own cursed energy is 40 or above, increases the selected enemy's jujutsu damage received by 25%. Then you got AoE, the higher the own cursed energy, the greater the damage boost. And then on the ultimates, AoE once again, and again, the higher the curse energy, the greater the damage boost. Reduces own curse energy to 0 when ultimate skill is performed, so take note of that. When it comes to the auto skills, when defeating the enemy, recovers own curse energy by 10. The more enemies defeated at once, the greater the curse energy recovery, excludes certain cursed spirits and enemies. So basically, in wave situations, you can really pile up on this Geto quite nicely, of course. So yeah, these are pretty much the next characters that I would really consider. I mean, I think at the very least it's going to be Yuta, which a lot of people on, which I would actually say really push for. If you're in a situation like who should I get, Geto or Yuta? This is, I would say this character over Geto 100% if that's what you want to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be honest, I'm prioritizing Yuta first freaking thing, of course. So like I said, in terms of, oh, by the way, you guys can ignore Panda and Inamaki. Yeah, that's fine. So like I said, when it comes to the scheduling, if they are committing it to be the same as JP, then we just have to completely ignore the 16th of November banner. From that, it will come, more resources, hopefully more cubes, and then pretty much at that point, they should start announcing and teasing the collaboration with the movie hype. And if that is the case, boys, then at that point we are waiting for Yuta to drop, and that will cause a lot of hype, a lot of excitement, and that will be the banner that we are going to be saving for and summoning for, hands down. Alright, that is the plan. Login event, 10 tickets for pickup gacha. So you can throw in an extra multi in there with how they've done things. I assure they're going to mimic that over on global, right guys? Right? If there's 3 million players playing on JP and they get 3,000 kaiju cubes, surely global's going to get that, right guys? You're not going to shaft global, are you? Alright, you guys. So free to play players, save, grind, save, and save. Yuta is coming, save. Whatever you got, however you're starting your account off with, run it. Work on the characters, use those characters, avoid summoning, because you're going to be having to summon in, I would say, in like a month or two. If we're getting the first piece of content on the 16th of November, I reckon give it a month and a half and movie collaboration will be a thing. So yeah, make sure to save.